Putin recently visited Alaska to meet the guy seeking to distract from his involvement with Epstein, and it was the worst we've looked at a long time. We allowed Putin to use America as a way to both regain social standing in the world and apply further pressure on Ukraine as he pulls America away from our European allies, and Kreznov just welcomed him in with open arms. This isn't a complicated issue. Russia wants Ukraine to regain the port access they lost when the Soviet Union dissolved, as well as the minerals of the Donbass region. They disguised their attack as a special military operation to defend Russian-speaking areas in East Ukraine. In the years that followed, we saw a psychotic disregard for human life as Russia conscripted a bunch of 18-year-olds to go to the front lines and die while Russia realistically occupied about 20% of the landmass of Ukraine. Rolling out the red carpet for a murderous dictator on the premise of offering more territory to Russia is only damaging our international relationships and bolstering Russia's ability to continue to murder and bully the people of Ukraine. And directly after this meeting, Russia's state media posted a photo op showing how happy our president was to be hanging out with a murderous dictator who interfered with our election. But I guess that doesn't matter if the person interfering with the election is helping you. At what point did we lose our morals and ethics? In my entire lifetime, I have not seen a single ethical administration that cared about its people more than murdering and scraping as much oil as they can out of the Middle East. Weapons of mass destruction, though. It has reached a point where I don't see how we regain our international standing. We have shown to be truly unreliable to our allies as well as an enabler of murder in both Ukraine and Palestine. Trump ran on a campaign of rebuilding America's standing and respect as a country and has only stood to tear down the ideals of America and the Constitution. At one point, Roosevelt once said, "Speak softly and carry a big stick. You will go far." And this could not apply more here. We should be standing with Ukraine against their oppressor as the supposed example setter for the rest of the world. But let's be honest, this has never really been the case. I fail to see how you can justify sending bombs to Israel to kill 12,000 children in the name of protecting their allies, while allowing the systematic genocide of both Ukrainians and Palestinians. Really, I'm finding it hard to maintain normal daily function when increasingly we see more and more brutality and violence both at home and abroad, and our involvement in it makes me sick to my stomach to the point where if our nation isn't willing to protect us, then we must take it into our own hands to protect each other. Always look out for your neighbor, fight for those weaker than you, and maybe the next generation in charge will be able to uproot the capitalist poison that has infected our political system and replace it with something that works for everyone, not just billionaires. I kind of got away from the main point of the video, but I felt it was important to touch on the broad aspects of the brutality while also providing insight into my own perspective, because I refuse to be a passive bystander while our culture is being replaced by neo-Nazi ideas and hateful rhetoric. That's all I had to say. Slava Ukraini. Putin should be put in the guillotine and Trump needs to go to jail for sex trafficking. No distraction is good enough to stop the storm that's coming for that freak. Stay safe and thanks for your attention to this matter.